Good morning everyone, hope you're doing well. Sorry, ignore the state of my hair, I have just washed it. It is Monday today. I got fairly early, I got about around 7, so then I got out the house for about 7:30 to go for a run, and I've just recently got back in. I'm getting myself some breakfast now. I'm actually making myself some waffles, but they're like healthier waffles, so they're made literally with like a mashed banana, half cup of oat flour, half cup of, I used coconut milk, but in the original recipe it was almond milk. You could literally use like any plant-based milk, and then a little splash of vanilla extract. And then I'm actually making it in these, like, hang on, I've got a spare one up here if I can get it out, these like silicone waffle molds that you just put in the oven. So you put it in the oven for 20 minutes to cook, and then you flip it out after 20 minutes onto the other side to cook for a further 10 minutes. And I actually found this recipe on Jess Beautician's YouTube channel, so I'll leave a link to the original video below so that you can actually see the recipe written down and the instructions and stuff if you want to try making them. My face is also very red because I'm right by the oven right now, and like I said, I have just come back from a run and then had a shower, so my face hasn't really gone down yet. It always goes bright red after a run, but oh my god, the waffles are smelling so good. They should hopefully be ready soon. Also, haven't really got any specific plans today. Gonna do some filming and editing for sure, and there's also something I want to make from Olivia's kitchen again, of course. I've been wanting to make a cherry Bakewell since like the start of the cherry season. Oh, there's my timer. I need to flip over the waffles in a sec, but I just haven't got around to it yet. And I finally bought some cherries yesterday because we did a car boot sale yesterday morning actually, and there was like a big fruit and veg stand there, so I got some cherries there, which I'm gonna hopefully use to make this cherry Bakewell, but I'll probably do that later on. I also need to pop to the shop to get some more ingredients for that because I'm running out of stuff like ground almonds, so I need to get some more of that. But now I'm gonna flip over my waffles. I'm getting so hungry, and honestly they just smell so good. So then here's my finished waffles. I've just spread over some of this Meridian cocoa hazelnut butter, which is really tasty. It's kind of like a healthy Nutella in a way, and then I've just sprinkled on a few blueberries as well. I swear people always choose to be the noisiest whenever I'm trying to film. Currently got someone hosing something down up there really loudly, and some motorbike which just doesn't seem to be wanting to leave. That way there's someone with like an electronic, I don't know, like cutter or something. It keeps making a really annoying, like loud, high-pitched noise. It stopped for the minute, but it keeps stopping and starting. And then there's some other kind of noise that's kind of like a buzzing. It sounds almost like there's a mosquito in here, but I feel like it's coming from outside and I don't know what it is. Oh, there's the loud drilling thing again. Literally just starts always as I'm about to just sit down and film. Love it. So I have just filmed not 1, not 2, but 3 videos. I had planned on originally getting 2 filmed this morning, but I was just sort of on a roll, and I was like, you know what, I've got the next one planned out and sorted, so I might as well just film it while I've got my makeup done and got my camera out and everything. So I'm just importing that footage over now. I'm gonna get editing in a sec, but it's actually now, it's 5 to 1, so I'm starting to get kind of hungry for lunch, and I'm kind of feeling a jacket potato today. That takes a while in the oven, so I'm gonna go pop that in the oven now, and then I can start editing while it's in the oven, because I've got some of like what I made for dinner the other day, because my parents went out to some barbecue. I made some kind of like Mexican bean kind of thing, like pulled, kind of like pulled pork type thing, but I used artichoke instead, like the artichoke hearts, and you pull that apart and it kind of gives like a meaty pulled meat kind of texture kind of thing as a substitute for meat. So I made some of that the other day, and I've got quite a lot of that left, so I might have some of that with a jacket potato. But I'm gonna head down to put the potato in the oven now first. I've just finished editing the video I started working on earlier before lunch. It's now already 10 to 4. Oh, I'm starting to feel so sleepy right now. I literally feel like I could have a nap. Sorry, I've put the blind down as well. It's kind of dark in here because the sun started to shine right in my room, and it gets a bit hot in here when that happens. But we are about to now head off to the supermarket, do a food shop. exciting times. I literally have the most exciting life ever, but I am gonna pick up the stuff that I actually need to make the cherry bakewell that I really want to do. So I'm gonna get those ingredients and then I can make that once we get back, which should hopefully turn out well and hopefully it'll be good. Now comes the fun part of putting it all away. We seem to have acquired 2 little extra helpers. Really not being too helpful, are you though? And it's all being cleared away. So I'm now about to get baking this like cherry bakewell. So I'm using the Olivia's Kitchen recipe, of course, and it's for the Bakewell tart. Hers originally makes it with raspberry jam, but I am gonna make it cherry to make it like the classic cherry bakewell instead, as that's like my fave, and as cherries are in season right now, they'll soon be out, so I'm gonna make the most of it while cherries are still available. And then I'm going to use this oat crust, and then for this almond filling she has this recipe here which uses aquafaba, but as I have chickpea intolerance I can't have aquafaba as that's like the water from chickpeas. So instead I am going to use this almond filling, which is basically the same ingredients, but instead of the aquafaba there's coconut oil, which is from the peach and raspberry tart, which I have made before and is super tasty, and I know this almond filling tastes good. So I'm going to make this one instead, and apart from that though, everything else on this one I am going to follow as it is. So I'm going to get making this now. I think I'm going to make the jam first so that it has time to cool, then make the oat crust, then make the almond filling, and then obviously the flaked almonds I've got pre-bought. I don't have to do anything with that. Oh yeah, I might also just make half the recipe and make like a smaller one, as it is just me and my parents who are going to eat it. So I might make a smaller one, and then if we end up eating it quickly or it turns out really well, then I can make a bigger one if we have ingredients left. So that is what I'm thinking of doing. These cherries look so good and dark and juicy. I've just had to de-stone all of those. Also kind of looks like I murdered someone over here. It was all over my hands too, but I've managed to like more or less get off. They're still kind of tinted, but this is to make the cherry jam, and oh my god, these honestly look amazing. I got these cherries at one of the like market stands where we were doing the boot sale. There's like a fresh fruit and veg stand, and honestly these cherries look amazing. I saved one, I was cutting them and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to try one. They're so good. Let me know, do you prefer like the really pale like light red cherries? Hang on, let me go in the stone. There we go. Do you prefer like the really pale light red cherries that are like the sour ones, or like the dark really juicy sweet ones? Definitely how I prefer it. Well, I've got my pie crust made, so I'm just going to pop this in the oven for a bit to start to harden up a little bit before then now making the almond filling as well. Oh yeah, and also I did get the cherry jam sorted too. That's looking so good. So I've now also got my sweet almond filling to put in it. So I've got this out the oven as it started to brown now. I'm going to fill this up and then put it back in for another like 10 to 15 minutes to finish baking. And the bakewell's out the oven. Oh, I'm so excited to try this thing. I'm just going to pop it down because it's quite hot. But cannot wait to give this a go. Honestly, cherry bakewell that used to be one of my fave things when I was younger. Probably going to get some dinner though soon. It's already like around 7, so probably we'll get dinner first and then have some of this for dessert though. Oh, the sun is shining bright over here. I turn the oven off? Yeah. But honestly, this looks so good. It's been smelling so good while baking as well. We've just had our dinner, so time to get trying this. I'm actually so happy with how it's turned out. I've taken it out the baking tray now, so it's all good and ready to cut. I'm literally so excited for this. This is looking good on the inside with the cherry jam coming through. I've just cut myself a piece to try. I can definitely confirm that that cherry bakewell tart thing tastes really good, so I'll definitely link the recipe down below, and also for the peach and raspberry tart where I used the almond filling from, or you could use the one from the original recipe or use raspberries as well like she did, but to me it's always going to be a cherry bakewell over raspberry. I mean, I used to love the Mr. Kipling ones, so that's where I got my obsession from for that. But yeah, definitely worth making if you are a fellow bakewell lover. Check out that recipe for sure. I'm about to head off to bed now, so I just thought I'd quickly end the vlog. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Smash a big thumbs up if you did. Click the little red subscribe button down below if you're new, and I'll see you very soon with another vlog. Bye!